In this short video, we will show you the new features of the BBC2 standard version 2.0. First of all, please check if the setup version is displayed correctly after the update. It should begin with 2.0.0. In order to show you the new features, I have now opened up an example patient. You also have the option to open up all existing patients and apply the new functions of the software to old scans. The very first thing to do is to select a cross-sectional image. Here I select Skeleton Front View. Here you can see the image preview and how the skeleton and the corresponding curves are displayed for it. If you move your mouse over the skeleton image on this image preview and then click with the left mouse button, a new window now opens and you see both the skeleton, the entropy points and the curves in a larger view. This window is the cross-sectional image analysis screen. First, let's look at the green crosses. If you move your mouse over one of the crosses, the corresponding structure behind it is automatically displayed. In this case, a joint, and in other cross-sectional views, the corresponding structure or the corresponding organs then show. In addition, there is also a sub-menu for these green crosses, which can be reached by clicking with the left mouse button on this small field with the 3 dashes. Here you have the choice of text marking, show all texts, and show selection. Show selection we will look at later because it concerns another function. The same selection can also be opened within the cross-sectional image graphic by clicking with the right mouse button. The green crosses can be deactivated and reactivated using the text marking button. With the button Show All Texts, you can show all texts at the same time. This is, however, rather unclear and serves at most as a quick overview. I rather recommend that you use the mouse button to go over the green crosses and to display the individual texts. You can also open a sub-menu in the curve graphic via the right mouse button, the spectrum screen. You can also open this via the 3 small dashes in the upper right edge of the curve graphic. At first glance, this window shows us nothing new. However, now you can also click on Mean Value in the upper area. Let's take a closer look at this mean value. The new created yellow curve forms the middle value between the blue and the red curve. We see both the anabolic and catabolic states in the curve, but we also see that the highest point of the yellow curve is at 4.2. The highest point in the spectrum means that for this specific cross-sectional image, the biggest occurrence is taking place at 4.2. This means that in relation to the skeleton, the largest imbalance exists at 4.2. These are the mucous membranes, especially in the gastrointestinal tract. If you move the mouse over the value 4.2, you will see that text for the corresponding structures now also appears. You can also see text for the corresponding structures in the main curve image by moving the mouse over the corresponding values. You don't have to click, just move the mouse over the corresponding value and then you will see in the window that appears underneath which structure it refers to. So in this case, we get the hint that to treat the skeletal complaints, we should also consider the gastrointestinal tract, especially the mucous membranes. We now close the cross-sectional image analysis screen and choose pelvis female right for another analysis. We now open the cross-sectional image analysis screen again, and this time click on the button Aura Analysis to view the Aura Analysis screen. A new window will open and you can now take a closer look at the person's aura in relation to the selected cross-sectional image. With the plus and minus buttons, you can reduce and enlarge the aura image. With the button Rotate Display, you can set the graphic in motion and rotate it around its own axis. This allows viewing from all sides. If the graphic is a bit jerky, as in this case, then this is due to the memory of the graphics card. You can also move the graphic manually. To do this, deselect Rotate Display and hold down the left mouse button in the field and then move the mouse to the side, up and down in order to gain a better representation of the aura. What we can see is that the aura has a weakness on the left side. We have the pelvis femur right, but the deficit of energy is more on the left side. Thus, the patient is likely to also have more complaints on the left side of the body. If we rotate the view, we also see that the root chakra also has the greatest weakness of the energy centers. So it is also recommended to include the root chakra in the treatment too. We can view the aura for each cross-sectional image individually. Let's take pelvis femur left for comparison. If we select pelvis femur left, then go to the cross-sectional image analysis screen, click on the aura analysis, we can now see in this aura representation that the left side shows only a weak energetic deficit. It is not necessary to perform an aura analysis for every cross-sectional image. However, it is an interesting possibility for the cross-sectional images where there is a big problem for the patient. Here, it can be useful to look at the energy field in this way in order to make an appropriate balancing there. We will now go one step back and take a closer look at the comparative analysis. To do this, click on the button Comparative Analysis. 3 cross-sectional images now appear automatically. Only 3 images will appear if the same cross-sectional image was scanned on 3 different days. If you have scanned the cross-sectional image only once, then only 1 field is filled. If the same cross-sectional image was scanned on a second day, 2 will appear, and if it was also scanned on a third day, 1, 2, and 3 will appear. Here you can see that the first scan is from the 9th of November, the second from the 10th of November, and the third from the 11th of November. Using this selection, you can also select the individual scans according to the date and then compare them with one another. If you select a different cross-sectional image, for example pelvis femur right, all images of this cross-sectional image will be automatically searched for. Here you can see an improvement of 40% between the first and the second scans, while there is a deterioration of 2% after the third scan. Now we leave the comparative analysis screen and come to an area called Localized Selection or the focal point. By clicking on the Localized Selection button, it is possible to mark an area of the cross-sectional image with your mouse. To do this, move the mouse to a starting point. Then click the left mouse button once briefly and release it again, and then draw an area by moving the mouse button. Outline the area that you want to mark and then click the left mouse button again to close the drawn area. Now you can either delete this section or have this selection evaluated, i.e. analyzed. We now select Evaluate Selection. When doing this, please remember that the patient should wear the headphones because a new scan will be performed. You can follow the scan and see that a separate curve has now been created for this selection, i.e. for the focal point. If you now open the sub-menu again in the cross-sectional image, with the right mouse button, you can display the selection or deselect the selection. By looking at the curve, you can then see whether the curve for the whole cross-sectional image or the curve for the focal point is displayed. If you now save this individual frequency pattern of the patient onto a transfer medium via frequency transfer, you can then use it in the bioresonance therapy. We see here that the options for frequency transfer have also been extended, with a choice of frequency transfer mediums now available via the frequency transfer button: water, alcohol, globules and chip, or ointment and oil. The next feature of the update is the microscan. To use the microscan, you should first switch to the scan level. To do this, leave this selection and start a new scan. If you only want to scan one cross-sectional image, you can do this via Profiles or otherwise click on Detailed. Here you then have the option to mark only the individual cross-sectional image that you want to scan. After clicking on Start Scan, the individual cross-sectional image we have selected will then be scanned. After the scan has taken place, click with the left mouse button on the cross-sectional image analysis to open this window. To see the microscan function better, it is advisable to first deselect text markings. To use the microscan function, move your mouse to the magnifying glass and click on it once with the left mouse button. Now click once more within the cross-sectional image and then drag the mouse to draw an area in which you want to zoom in on. Click with the left mouse button once again to finish the selection. We now see in the zoomed in area additional measuring points which can be rescanned with the microscan function. We can now see a clearer depiction of the stress structures, which can then be further localized with localized selection, and finally transferred onto a capsule with the frequency transfer functions for use in bioresonance therapy. We can exit the microscan via the magnifying glass and can also zoom in or out on an area again via the magnifying glass at any time. The microscan doesn't have to be performed again, it remains saved. If we switch to the evaluation, we can now also see a useful new feature here. Until now, clicking on Final Report has always shown the entire evaluation. However, with this update, we now have the possibility to select individual groups for the report. So, if for example you deselect the recommendations, the foods, the energetic endocrinology and the bath flowers and then click on Final Report again, this time only the upper three categories will be displayed. With this, you can better determine what information your patient takes with them in their final report. That's all for the new features. We hope you find them useful in your daily work with the Bicon Body Check 2.